Okay, good morning, everyone. I wanted to highlight today exactly how I'm going to give you your score for the week on how you're doing with your classwork. And my hope for this is to do two things. One is to lower kind of the nerves of people who are worried if they're doing everything the right way, but then also to help people who maybe aren't getting to everything that they should understand where I'm coming from with what I'm assigning on that choice board. So this is the rubric that I'm going to use when I look at what you're doing in classroom each day. And again, you have things that pop up, so it doesn't have to be in the morning. I know a lot of you work at night or in the afternoon. That's why I wait till the end of the week to look at it. But we're basically looking at um, a rubric that the children are familiar with, so that it's easy for them to score. Okay. So to make a four, again, a four is going above and beyond. So my expectation is that most students will be in the three range, and that's still very, very good. I anticipate we will probably have one or two that are at the four range, which are ahead of where I would expect you to be. But to get that, you've completed almost everything on the choice board or all of it. Now, things happen. I did have a student let me know that they're having issues with the site, but this is the key. If you ran into trouble getting your work turned in, you messaged me, meaning I'm having a problem with the site. Um, you reach out and you let me know versus me wondering, why I'm not seeing any activity on that site. And for parents, you can encourage your students to message me on Classroom. Don't let them think that it's your responsibility to email me as a parent. The children are welcome to just go on there and comment, and I can troubleshoot. And some students will just message me through Dojo on their parents' account, and that's fine too. But this would be someone who hit everything on the choice board, um, or maybe missed like one or two things, but really, really did an exceptional job, completed some of the most work out of the week. For a three, which for this time, our first kind of week of using the rubric, this is certainly where we would see most third graders. You completed most of your work, but may have been short in minutes or skipped chunks of days, um, meaning, you're hitting the math sites, you're hitting the reading sites. Maybe you didn't get all the minutes that you should have, but I'm definitely seeing your activity there. But the deal breaker for me with the three is that you completed the writing on the choice board, meaning you did the Monday activity, the Tuesday activity, and the Wednesday, Thursday activity. Without that, I really can't say that you're a three, because for most of us, we're very comfortable on the Prodigy, the Extra Math, the Epic. The new piece is kind of doing that writing in the docs. And so I'm looking to see that that's done to be a three. Okay. With a two, you're close. You're missing a couple pieces, just like this smiley face is missing a mouse. And from what I'm seeing, it seems like you're only going on some things. So maybe you're watching the social studies videos, but you're not putting up your comment. Um, maybe you're not commenting on the Peter read alouds. Even if you're a couple chapters behind, a couple videos behind, or even if you're just starting this week, you still can go in and comment on the videos, even if it's a short, sweet comment. I had one student say, "How did George end up in a cell?" That's a comment. That's great. That tells me you're reading. So that, I think, is going to be a fairly common score this week. In that, I think a lot of kids are doing these pieces, but maybe aren't putting in the comments. So that would be a two. The last two are the ones that, unfortunately, we're probably going to have a few of these, but we want to start getting these students more active. So number one, if you score a one, we can't really see you. I only see you doing things online once or twice a week, not really daily. Again, doesn't mean you're not doing things. It's not showing on the site. Um, you're only hitting one or two things a week that I can see online. So maybe I'm seeing minutes on one site, but not another. You're not really following the schedule. You're following kind of what you want to do. And again, if you're having issues, you're not asking for help. Maybe you tell me after the fact. And it's just difficult for me to really get a sense of what you're doing because you're not following that choice board. So we want to encourage you to follow that, April 27th site. The last one is pretty obvious. If I'm not seeing any activity from you online, you're kind of at a zero. I can't really tell what you are doing. And again, it doesn't mean you're not doing work. Maybe you're still working on the packet. Maybe you're doing other things. But the goal for the district is to start having you get your work done online and trying to follow the things that I put up. So I'm hoping this will help you get a sense of where you're at. Again, it's not like a formal grade. It's more to help you understand the job that you're doing and areas where you can get better. As always, I'm here to help. Great job.